I don't know if. Hi guys, sorry about that. I don't know if I'm the only one who finds themselves um, thinking out loud, and sometimes it's just that yeah, I know I'm an overthinker, and it's not advised. I'm actually working on that at the moment, and today I was just seated and I was thinking about how I envy some people, not in a bad way necessarily, but uh, um, when I look at some people who seem to have made it in life, um, I kind of feel like a bit left out. And especially when I look at my life in a perspective where in the African or in our cultures, there's a certain time limit. Would I say it that way? I'm not sure, but at some point, the community or yeah, the community expects you to have achieved some things, and in this case, when I look at my life, I feel like a bit left out. Um, I'm not criticizing myself, but again, I'm trying to look at life differently and just check on myself and where I am. And um, in this case, I just envy the people who have been able to figure out their life financially and in so many other aspects, academically, and the achievements that they have achieved. And even the people who have been able to be taken to levels or who have been able to achieve so much because of being able to have a talent, discovering their talent. Others, it's just because they knew what they wanted to do, or they had specific goals that they wanted to achieve, and I would say grace and favor uh, helped them to get where they are. So a little bit, I don't know what word to use, but on my part, I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I would have, looking back, looking back at my life, I would have thought that at this age and time, I thought that there's different things that I thought that I would have achieved, and I feel that have not gotten there yet. But again, I have a friend, a close friend, who always tells me that in life we cannot all be able to get to where we want to be all at the same time, and it takes time for some of us, and for others it's like it comes naturally, but some of us, we just have to take a little bit longer to get to where we want to be. And the waiting period is, I think it's the most difficult part of everything. Yeah, I believe that I'll get to where I want to be, or I'll be able to achieve the goals that I expect to achieve. But again, when? When is the question that I keep asking myself. And sometimes it just makes me feel um, a little bit concerned, yeah, and sad, I would say. But again, other times I feel like I'm on the right track and I'm headed in the right direction. But other times I just doubt myself and wonder if I'm really headed in the right direction. Yeah, sadly, I've never discovered my talent. And also, I'm not so very sure that I know what I want to be, or I really know where I want to be in the next 5 years or 10 years to come. There are some aspects of my life that I know I wanna achieve, and haven't yet discovered or haven't yet sat down and come up with a plan how I'm going to achieve that. It's a bit worrying, but again, I feel like I need more time to really think about it and put it into a perspective. And yeah, eventually I feel like I'm a positive person, honestly, and I believe that everything that I want to achieve, and even more that God has put aside for me, I'll achieve it. It's only about the time that I'm going to get there, and about the waiting period, waiting on God to just work miracles, or you know, to work things out for you. I feel like it's taking too long, but again, I trust in Him. Yeah, I'm a believer, and I believe that everything God does, He has that His own way He does that. Sometimes we might not really understand where He's coming from, or why He's doing the things He's doing, or why it is taking too long. But again, um, I also feel like it's a learning process. I wish it was much easier, but I also feel like the beauty of it all, or the joy of achieving something, is this time that you don't really know when or how you are going to achieve it, but you still keep going, you still being consistent, and you still keep working towards it, and also believing and including God along the way. And it's just something so unique and amazing when you look at it in a different perspective. Um, I know I've talked too much, and you might not really, some of us might not really understand where I'm coming from, but I also believe that there is someone or out there, or there are people out there who totally understand what I mean or where I'm coming from. And I believe that I'm not the only one. But one thing that I always tell myself is that I will not allow what the society or what someone else thinks or believes in or knows dictate my life and how I'm going to do my things, or how I'm going to live my life. So I let things, I just let things run run themselves. I trust God, I believe in Him, and I just allow Him to take control of my life. Yeah, at some point, I am I am allowed to do the things that I believe are things that are leading me to where I want to be in the future. But also sometimes it becomes overwhelming and confusing, and I'm just left to keep going, yes, but trusting that God knows where He wants to lead me in the future. Yeah, yeah. It's controversial. in a way, but that's just what I believe in. Thank you for listening. I'm just picking out my thoughts. Sometimes I just find myself thinking, and yeah, I've learned this thing where I just pick up my phone um, and just record myself or make a video of what I'm thinking and what I'm really going through, and actually it's been something that has been helping me in a way. And by this I mean in the past I I found myself overthinking a lot and not being able to really understand what I'm really going through. And at some point, it used to interfere with my peace of mind. And ever since I developed this idea where I just pick up my phone and talk to it, it just feels like it's something I shared with someone else, and it's a bit easy when it's spoken and put out there. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I hope this video, when I upload it or when I share it with someone in the future, I'm not sure when I'll be sharing some of these videos, but if I do eventually, I hope it helps someone. Yeah, and it works out for you like it has done for me. So yeah, that's it.